If you have just joined us here on Team Fortress TV, you've missed all the action, but I am Admirable, and we have Ryushi here with Jon on the camera. This is ETF2L Season 18, powered by TT eSports, Premiership Week 7. We've just seen Epsilon versus Awsomniac end in a draw, setting things up excellently for the playoffs. We're going to be getting some interviews underway here very shortly. I hope by the time I'd finished talking, someone would have joined. Mumble, but I guess I'm gonna.
As I finished my exams today, so I have to say, but we have had War join us and Cadis as well, so both demo men, although War is muted right now. But Cadis, obviously, congratulations on finally taking a map off Epsilon. I mean, it's only been like 6 or 7 seasons, I think, since they last lost a map in the regular season. So congratulations for that, obviously.
Thank you. It was good. It was nice. I think Maryland's coming as well, but he's very slow.
Yeah, we gotta get that Maryland guy in here for maximum.
He's been
drama,
asking me since the game ended if there's an interview. I had to like mute him on Mumble, so he wouldn't shut up.
What I want to know is, let's go back in time first. What happened there on Snakewater? Why did you guys crumble so badly?
It didn't feel like a crumble. We played this really slow Snakewater game. Like the game was won and lost in these storeroom exchanges where they would sack tech over and over again. They didn't give us any room to like trade our Roma. Like they were always playing outside of the play. Like if you jump window, right instantly. So we could node it really nice. We could never trade our Roma like the way they were doing. So our only choice was to kind of try and force the issue, and they outplayed us in these moments, and that was what won them the game. Like in the latter half of the game, obviously we dropped some rounds stupidly, but like the first 15 minutes, first 20 minutes defined the game for me, and it was those moments that they won them on. We didn't really have a plan for it, but the same situations we had a plan for on Granary, so it didn't work like that on that map.
Yeah, Tech had some nice skip jumps coming through there from the storeroom that seemed to catch you guys out quite a few times. Maryland was being big balls and holding on more often than not, but to slowly chip away at you as well. And then there was that time Tech decided to run sniper and seemed to surprise you guys. That was a good read by Epsilon, I think, due to the pace of the game.
It wasn't a surprise. That's what I was going to say. This is the one that disappoints me. Like when he peaked grass, we should have just taken up a straight up like Uber exchange. It was the one opening they gave us. Like they never gave us. This is the thing. They never gave us any openings to take an Uber trade that we stood a chance of getting an advantage from, apart from this moment. And we just kind of were like deer in headlights when the sniper poked. It should have been like boom, jump on them with our combo, trade the Uber. They have 4 guys in close range to multi on, but we just kind of froze. So that was the one that really disappointed me. The rest of the time, they outpass it in these situations, but that one I think we fucked up. And that was really disappointing.
What was the atmosphere like on Mumble for both teams from the start of the game? It seemed like you guys were quite apprehensive from the beginning. Were you more worried about losing rounds than taking rounds at the start, or were you like actively trying to play low risk?
No, I don't think so. It's I don't know, like I wouldn't say we were like apprehensive. Like I mean, you saw the first round, we won them on mid and then did the dumbest push you've ever seen onto last. So like that was our opening statement basically, was let's go fucking get them. Pardon my French. But really, like it's hard against, like even though this is like not the same MC of old, there's still knocks on medic, and it's still like you can't do the same things against them you can do against other teams. Like you can't make the same like pushes all the time because they will force you like in these bad areas. And so I don't think it was anything like that. They just play a slow game now, and so that was how it was. Snakewater, it's like Snakewater basically. It serves these like teams that like to play slow. You can't play that fast on Snake. The other team doesn't want you to. You can't play fast on Snakewater, I don't think. Not like you can on other maps. You can force it. Badlands, Process, even Granary to an extent, you can fast this game at times. Snakewater is just so easy to stalemate Oaks.
What was that? Go ahead, sorry.
I was going to say that seems what they wanted, so.
War, tell us the Epsilon perspective coming into the game. How were you guys feeling about the maps? Were you confident on Snakewater or Granary? Did things end the way you thought they would?
We weren't confident for either of the maps. They did the whole Epsilon thing where they don't practice, show up to games and just hope that they win. And yeah, I don't think it sort of pays off as much anymore. I think, to me, I thought Snake was going to be really close, and I thought the maps in general were going to be really close. Granny sort of ended up how I thought it was. I'd like to win, but I couldn't really tell either way how Granny would have gone. But yeah, we didn't practice. It's our fault, and we should have. We just, yeah, hopefully we will for playoffs.
Were you guys putting much emphasis on this game? Obviously, you knew you were going to make it into playoffs either way. Were you gunning for that top spot, or
yeah?
Did the fact that you hadn't practiced mean that you weren't really putting much expectation on this fixture?
I think everybody wants to sort of finish first, and everybody wanted to. Like, everybody wanted to win, because if you finish first, you're guaranteed, and the fight have as much work to do. You don't really have much to worry about. But I think many people, I put a lot of emphasis onto it. I wanted to win, and I'm pretty sure everybody else wanted to win. I think it was just like yesterday we only got one PCW against GG Well Played. Today we had a PCW with GG Well Played, and it did badly. Well, it started badly. And Monday we're playing the show match, so
yeah, while we're getting our excuses out, we didn't really have much for warm-up either. We played Snake, but then Phoenix had to find a Merc for their official, so we played 5 minutes of Granary, and then 5 minutes of taunting on top of each other while we waited for the 6 to join, and then they said GG.
yeah.
So that's our excuses.
That's the other way. I'm glad we did it.
I was quite disappointed by the lack of new taunts there. There was no rock, paper, scissors or anything like that.
Congo is banned. Congo is banned. I had Congo ready. Preparing for it.
I just need to interrupt the interview proceedings first to say that I have to give a shout out to Buttnose from Dicker, because the last time that we cast it, or that his game was cast, he wanted to give a shout out to Buttnose, but he forgot, and after the cast was over he was heartbroken, so I'm glad we've clarified that. Shout out to Buttnose from Dicker. But War, I gotta continue with the question here and ask you, is there actually anyone that Epsilon are going to face in this second, third playoff that you would actually be scared of? I mean, are you worried about the Rocket revival?
If we practice, I think we can do better. I think EG Well Played are looking pretty sharp at the moment. They, with Hiss and Yang Pai, they've actually, it's a bit weird, they're completely different, because now they have a stable Dynamite, so I'm a bit worried by them, because they perform well. They're a little bit shaky every so often, but if all their players on the game, I reckon they can beat quite a few teams. It just depends on practice, and that's it. If at the end of the day, like the team's just not the better teams aren't just the results. Like put the effort into the game. So like if we don't practice, we lose. We just didn't deserve to win.
Yeah, there were actually a few other games on tonight. I'm not sure of any of those results. Maybe somebody in Twitch
I've got all
chat.
the scores.
Oh, Ryushi. Let's hear the scores quickly and see how it feeds into the league.
420 is on process was 5-0 to GG Well Played, and Videt was a bit closer, but it was still 3-2 to GG Well Played. So they come out with 6 points. The Phoenix Lazy Pandas game was a 3-3. So Lazy Pandas took Granary 4-1, but lost Snakewater 4-3. So Phoenix, it's been a strange season for them.
I don't know why I'm laughing. I did the same thing, but yeah.
Well, you at least lost on a not a 6v6 map. They lost on process.
So that means that Phoenix are more than likely out of the running, unless GG Well Played. No, they've already. That result isn't in yet. So yeah, Phoenix I don't think can make it. Neither can 425. So it's between Rocket and let me see. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Phoenix still have. No, they've played all their games. Oh.
No?
What does this mean?
Phoenix played all the games, they're out of it. GG Well Played, they're going to get 6 points out of this, so they're going to move up into 3rd place? Get bumped down to 4th.
Damn it.
I don't think 425, unless they get 6 points out of the next one. Actually, 425 might bump you down into 5th, actually. If they... No, I'm lying. That's their last game. You'll get 4th, GG 3rd, Awsomniac 2nd, and Epsilon 1st. Roll.
There's still one more game to play.
Oh yeah. So that's... I mean, that... It won't change the standings of the, of the 4, but it will who plays who in the playoffs. depending on who wins between DG Played and Awsomniac.
I was claiming during the game that Awsomniac were top of the league now, but I forgot they had that game in hand. And with DG Well Played now in the ascendancy, Cadis, Mirlin, are you worried?
What?
Nope.
Fair enough.
Heist is coming for you, man.
Not concerned.
He's going to take you guys down, and then he's going to get revenge on Epsilon for kicking him.
Yeah, no, it should be a much game than I expected. Like not concerned really. Be ours if we play our game.
No schedule for that yet? Any idea when it'll going to be played during the mop-up week?
Haven't talked about it. Hopefully it'll be like, I don't know, we might play it early. Stark has to, when he goes home from uni, he gets bad internet, so we'll probably try and play it earlier in the week than later, but it's up to them, I think.
Well, public service announcement, this is Thursday. The default deadline will be at midnight CEST tonight, so if you want to get your say in, now is the time to go to those match pages. But Mirlin, we have to talk to you as well, because you always give us such juicy drama, and there'd been a lot of back and forth between you and Nox on Vanilla TF2 and various places. BM today, and any action that I missed between you and Nox, or was it all very friendly?
No, I actually respect Nox now, because when we were holding on the middle and they were holding yard, 2 minutes was left. Basically, if they just sat here and didn't push, it would have been a draw and then golden cup. But they pushed. Yeah, like. But it's really hard. Like yard, when they have Uber, we have Uber, and basically they just decided to push middle from right side, and then we killed them because we had better position. Middle, you have better position when the enemy is pushing to you. So basically,
it seemed like they were in two minds. Like Mike wanted to commit to the push, but Nox didn't Uber him in time.
It was Mike was in quite well. I think it was like they went in, and then I think Mike called where they are, and I think Nox hesitated a little bit because he felt that Mike was too far and hesitated, and died. He Ubered, and then fell from there. I think most of our pushes were pretty much the same story.
Yeah, basically I was like, oh my god, we're doomed, and then Epsilon are pushing, and I was like, oh my god, they're pushing, nice, chance. So yeah.
Thanks to Nox then, yeah, is that what you're saying? Thank you, buddy.
Thanks to a guy who called to push middle.
So you're saying like Nox has lost the map, but he won your respect?
Yeah. Well, at some point he wanted to win as well. He didn't want to draw. At some point, if he would have stood on the yard with this supercharge and turtle a bit, then well, it could be a draw. Because it's really hard to push against Uber.
It would have been the smart thing to play for the golden cap, to be honest, because then they would have gotten 1 point and would have been first.
It might have been just because, like, I don't know, if we Salomon, we have like a golden cap win, which means that we lose what I think it's 1 point. Yeah. So if they win the next game, and well, a draw is just going to work into. Actually, no, wait. We would win if we.
Yeah, that's the point.
If you
had golden cap, would have
maybe
been out of our reach.
Completely annoying me, buddy, to figure that out.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't really disagree with it.
I think
Nox is saying in his chat, he's saying that it doesn't matter, it's just a game on ETF2L, not the final.
Well, I think
just warming up.
Why is he making excuses in chat then? If it...
Well, there's still like the final game, so still playoffs, so I think it's just, yeah, we're still there, so we're fine, but I think he just wanted to win.
Yeah, they would.
Which maps are you going to pick on the finals?
I don't know, actually. Maybe Viaduct, and I'll just run heavy. Yeah.
Mirlin, we want to keep talking to you. More drama, I'm taking deep here. But word on the street is there was some sort of bust up amongst the Awsomniac ranks. Now, are you guys cool?
What?
Was there some sort of internal fight in Awsomniac? Questions being asked about you?
Oh, well, just the boys forgot who's their daddy. So I just reminded them. I came to Great Britain. I broke Edo's arm. That's why he a bit played bad today. And then I went all my way to Sweden and dealt with these silly Swedes, Zebosai Nutson, because they are always talking about football in Swedish during RPCWs. So now, yeah, they're like
That's
all
rude.
cool. Yeah, now they are afraid. It's all cool. No fights.
Tell us about your performance on Snakewater then. You had one drop on last that was quite important, and maybe one was crits and another one wasn't that key, but
yeah, it was really...
How do you feel about it?
It was really bad, to be fair. Well, it just, like in this time, I just wanted to Uber, but it just happened. Unfortunately, it just happened. But about Snakewater in general, all the time, like when we were playing, we ended up holding second point with Uber, and they were with Uber holding middle, and we could not do anything. The second point, like we can't send something to force the medic. We can't push even if they are at the man disadvantage, because they just Uber us faster and then they Uber later and then they wreck us. All we could do is just sit on the second point of the train and constantly dodge from bombing tech and all other bad things. Yeah, just Snakewater is a really bad map, so I don't like it. That's how I felt on this map.
Yeah, they were able to play the game the way they wanted. They were able to control things a lot. And I think that's definitely the way Nox likes to play it. Because you're probably at your best whenever things are getting messy and crazy. But I think unless we have any more questions, Ryushi, we could probably wrap things up here.
Yeah, we better do this, because I need to go to France now and deal with Flip.
That Flip guy.
Yeah, he's not listening to us, and I'll have to clean his hairs.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I can't think of anything now that Merlin said that.
Few things real quick. Today is the final day that you can sign up for the Highlander Open, I believe. The June 26th deadline. My calendar does not lie. I think you can still sign up. Head over to highlanderopen.org. It's for players who haven't played competitive before, and it is, as the name says, Highlander. You can get involved as a buddy. 2 hours to sign up. John messages me to say on... Go and get your wallet. Then type into your keyboard i52.tf and prepare to donate to send 2 North American teams and Lang 52 this summer in Coventry. I think they're around 9k at the minute, but we're looking for $13,000 US so that we can send Lang. That's our stretch goal. I will accept nothing less.
Can we make some shoutouts?
Absolutely.
Basically, the shout out to all my friends for cheering for me constantly. It's really lovely when the game starts and you all write to me like, good luck, you're gonna do this. Thank you very much for this. And some personal shout outs, I think, to Abni. If no one has noticed yet that I am wearing a brand new, amazing, unusual hat. It's a gift from Abni. He's a great guy. Much. And one more little personal shout out to Sony Schwartz or Sony Black because he is really nice, cool guy. Yeah, and that's it. And shout out to Huey maybe as well, cause yeah. And please don't be sad, those who I didn't mention now. Like when I say shout out to my friends, I generalize like all of you under this, my friends. So please, just be cool.
He's quite passionate.
That's alright, we're cool.
Anyone
else want to jump in?
Shout out to my bros, Forsaken. Sorry, Forsaken, for fucking up your PCW. V, Homeboys, and well, hi. And Clive. Hi, Clive.
got to remind everyone as well that this weekend is ESEA LAN weekend, so cancel all your plans. Head over to teamfortress.tv if you want to keep ahead of what exactly is going down. Of course, eseanews.com as well should have some sort of coverage as well. But I see Marx has just started to put out some articles previewing the teams, but that'll be happening in Dallas this weekend, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere on the internet, and it will be excellent. But besides that, nothing else written down here. Oh yeah, tf2pickup.net. Keep playing there, Europe. And warhoria.com, excellent blog that isn't irrelevant thanks to Valve's unnerf of the sticky launcher. I've been Admirable. With me has been Ryushi. We've had John on the camera. Big shout out to him. This has been Team Fortress TV. Thank you. Good night.